guys, welcome to our channel. If you are new here, I'm Shan Mahoney. My husband and I, we actually run this channel together. And if you are all about making money online, if you're all about traveling, if you are all about living your best life, you are in the right place. All right, so what do we talk about on this channel? We teach people how to make money online. My husband just launched a new series where he's actually teaching people how to invest in the stock market in Jamaica and make the most of it. So if you want to know how to make money online or you want to make money investing, this is the channel for you. We also share our excursions when we go on our little trips. We like to travel. We like to have fun. So if you're all about that, you're in the right place. All right. So in today's video, what I will be talking to you about is basically how to ace your discovery calls. Now, if you're brand new to this and you're not sure what a discovery call is, I'm going to define that for you right now. So the discovery call is the first call you have with your potential client. So a client expressed interest in your service. You have an online service-based business, and the client expressed interest in your services. You need to have a discovery call with them for them to get to know you and for you to get to know their business and your business as well. So it's like you discovering more about them and they're discovering about you. Now, you could call it an interview, but I don't call it an interview. We, as a virtual assistants, don't call it interview because we are not employees, we're contractors. So it's business to business, really. So it's B2B discovery call. All right. So that's the initial call that you have with your potential client. And so you need to make sure that you wow those clients or that client on that first initial call. They always say the first impression lasts, right? And it's so true. It's absolutely true. So make sure you wow them. And I'll be helping you to do that. So stick around for that. All right. So the first thing, now that we've defined what a discovery call is, the first step when you're doing a discovery call is to make sure you set up the call, whether you're going to use Calendly, Google Calendar, or other calendar invites platforms that you can use, but Calendly is what I use. So let's talk about that. You set up the call in Calendly, you send an invite to your prospect or your potential client, and you make sure that they actually add that Calendly invite to their calendar, because you don't want them to forget that there's a meeting. You want them to show up on time. So tell them, add this to your calendar, send them the invite. When they sign up on Calendly, actually, if they use their email, they'll get the email that I recommend using an email that they have connected to their phones, so that way they can get a reminder that, hey, the meeting is happening this time or that time. Now, in that calendar invite, you need to make sure all information is there that they need. The information to actually sign in on the call should be in that link. Any questions you want to ask them about their business prior to meeting with them. And it's also important for you to get their website so you can do some research on them. All right. So in that Calendly link, you need to have all the details outlined. I will share my Calendly snapshot in this video. So I'll add that to the video when I'm editing. But make sure you have all the details they need in that link so that they're aware of everything. All right, so that's the first step. Now, the next step is to make sure that you actually test all the devices or the device that you'll be using to do that in that discovery call at least 15 minutes before the call. You are trying to make the best impression, right? You want to give them the best impression of you and your business. So do not be late. Do not be exactly on time either. You need 10 to 15 minutes to make sure all the practicalities are in order. Make sure you have everything set up. The camera is working. Your audio is working. All of that stuff is all set and ready to go. Be prepared. Do not sit around waiting until, okay, you have it 8 o'clock. I'm going to just log on 8 o'clock. No, you're the business owner. You need to act like the business owner. If they're late, then that's fine. I usually have a 10-minute grace period for my potential clients. So if they're over 10 minutes, we're going to have to reschedule. And that's not a good first impression. But it's always best for them to be late than for you to be late or to be unprepared. All right. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing is you want to study your prospect. Actually, this comes before set the practicalities, because you want to study your prospects so that when you get on that call, you're not trying to figure out, okay, what do I ask this person? You need to study them. You need to research. The internet is there for you to research your clients. You don't need to wait until the day of the interview or the day of the discovery call to be saying to yourself, oh, what did I miss? Social media is right there at your fingertips. Research them. If they have an online business, it means that they're online. So research them. Research about their business, their interests, what's happening in their business, what do they need help with, their pain points. Research. Take time to research. That's going to be one of your selling points in the discovery call. It's just making sure that they realize, okay, this person actually did some research on my business and I'm comfortable with working with them. So make sure you do your research. So I'm actually looking at my notes here. All right. And then, as I said, use the information that you see on their website or that you see them posted on social media to talk to them. Like, for example, if someone stays on their social media, it is so hard to keep up with all these posts. I had this random moment and I wanted to share it with you. Then obviously they need help with their social media. So if you are applying to their business as an admin assistant or an online business manager, you want to say things like, and for social media, I could help to outsource that part of your life so you don't have to spend too much time doing it. Because I saw a post that you did on it and I was like, okay, I can help you with that. And so I think I would be a great fit for this because I can also help you to delegate all the tasks that you don't have time to do. So just selling points. Those are just some examples. You're going to perfect this thing. Don't think that it's just easy as I just said it. You're going to have to sit down, analyze their business, and see how you can help. All right. And then the next thing you want to do, so this is the fourth thing, you want to get the intro right. You cannot expect to go on that discovery call and make the customer or the potential customer or client, let's use client, the potential client take over that call. You should do the introduction. Now, always remember to build rapport before you get into business. You are human. Do not act as if you're all about money. If you're all about money, then I'm sorry, you're not going to connect with a lot of people. So build rapport, find out about their interests. And that's why it's important for you to actually research their business and see what they like, and also their personal profile, see what they like, and just build rapport in a respectful way. And I tell you, most clients are nice. People who have online businesses are usually open-minded and friendly. So just don't be scared, build rapport, and then you take the conversation to business. So after building rapport, you can say something like, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to meet with you. I am excited to see how best I can help you to get your business to the next level. And then you jump into it. You tell them how you can help them. If you're an admin assistant, you can say, so tell me, how often do you have meetings per week? Do you need me to help you with your notes taken, your minutes, or anything like that? Just, you're going to have more structured questions. So don't worry about that part. I'm just giving you the flow. So you start with an intro, build rapport, and then you go into business. You take the conversation there. Now give them room to ask you questions as well. You don't want to be a bully. Make them ask questions. Don't be asking all the questions. You want to ask at least 10 to 12 questions, and those questions should be dedicated to their business. And after each question, and they tell you whatever it is that you wanted to hear, you just provide a solution. Say, hey, I could do this to help with that. All right, so be prepared. And then the last thing, so after you've gone through all the questions, answered all the questions, you've answered their questions, one thing they like to ask is, how many clients do you have? That's none of your business. You don't need to tell them exactly how many clients you have. Work around that. All right, you don't need to tell them. You can tell them, but if you don't want to, it's totally fine. Don't say to them, oh, I don't want to tell you. That's weird. Don't say that. You can just tell them a number that you're comfortable with. I'm not telling you to lie. I'm just saying, if you are someone who is really busy and you have subcontractors, and maybe you have 5 clients and the subcontractors are doing 3, then really you have 2. But just when you tell them how many clients you have, if it's a lot, You can share with them how you're actually going to work on their project without interfering with the other projects, and everything is going to be separate. So just explaining to them. All right, so the last thing you want to do after all of that is to control the timeline. So you want to always have a call to action. When do you want to get started? Like closing the sale, basically. Ask questions like, okay, it was really nice talking with you today, and I'm really excited to get started with your business, and this is how I'm going to get these things done for you that you outlined, and just closing the sale. And then once you've done outlining all of that, say something like, when are you looking to get started on this project? They'll give you a timeline. And if they tell you, sometimes they'll hire you on the call if you're that good. If you really wow them, they'll hire you on the call. But if they don't, and they give you a date, maybe next week, Monday, let's say, and you haven't heard from them next Monday, so next Monday is here and you haven't heard from them, then you need to go ahead and send a follow-up email. You can research how to send follow-up emails. I'm actually open to discovery calls or consultations. So if you're interested in learning more about how you can actually just have all those templates together, so you don't have to be rambling around for finding your templates for your contract, your discovery call questions, all that good stuff, I will actually give you the discovery call questions free. So if you're interested in getting my discovery call questions, comment below discovery call questions, and I'll go ahead and find a way to send it over to you. All right, so if you're interested in that, I'll give you that free of cost. But if you're interested in just learning the whole ins and outs of being a virtual assistant, I think you need a consultation, because one video won't do it for you. You need a one-on-one. So go ahead and click the link in the description section, and it will take you to my calendar, which is Calendly, where you can book a call. All right, and yep, so that's it. The last thing is to make sure you actually close the sale and control the timeline. So if you don't close the sale, control when they actually control the timeline, meaning asking them when they are looking to get started, because you need to know that. All right, and if they don't get started when they say they will, then you need to follow up. You need to follow up at least 3 times if they haven't actually moved forward with you. And then after that 3rd follow-up, you can just leave it alone. You can still be in their feeds, commenting on their stuff, liking their stuff, just making sure they know you're still around. And eventually, you never know, they may hire you for something. All right, so that's it for how to ace your discovery calls. If you have any questions about that, go ahead and comment below. The next video from me will be next Tuesday, and in that video I'll be sharing with you how to create or how to come up with the best proposals, because your proposals need to be winning before you can actually get people to come on your discovery calls. So I did this call first because I did this video first, or I'm doing this video first because people on my TikTok are asking for it, so I wanted to give it to you right away. But next week, be on the lookout for that video where I will be sharing with you how to create excellent proposals. All right, and guys, as you know, we travel sometimes, so my birthday's coming up and I'll be doing something fun. So if you want to see what I do for my birthday or what I'm going to do for my birthday, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video with someone if it's going to be helpful to them. You never know, share it. And as I said, this channel is about traveling as well and doing stocks. If you want to know how to do the stock, buy stocks in the stock market here in Jamaica, this channel is for you. All right, so go ahead and like this video right now, share it with somebody who it can help, and be on the lookout for the next one. I'll talk to you all soon. Oh, before I go, my husband will be dropping his video on the stock market on Saturday. So just a reminder, we drop videos Tuesdays and Saturdays. On Tuesdays, we talk about how to make money online. On Saturdays, we share with you how to make money in the stock market in Jamaica. Now, in between all of that, we also drop our travel videos. So make sure you subscribe. It's a whole lot of stuff going on this channel, and I'm sure you want to be part of the family. Now, if you're a part of the family and you've been around for a while, say hi in the comments. I want to get to know you, and we're so happy that you continue to support us. Thank you so much. We look forward to building an amazing community of amazing people who are kicking ass and making money forgive my language, kicking butt and making money. All right, see you in my next video. Have a great night or day or morning whenever you're watching this. Bye.